Lawmakers question how OVP and DepEd used confidential funds. During 8th House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability hearings, lawmakers accused the Office of Vice President, OVP, and the Department of Education, DepEd, of misusing millions in the confidential funds, raising concerns about potential plunder. The accusations stem from irregularities in the handling of these funds, including massive withdrawals and the lack of proper documentation. Lawmakers pointed to instances where special disbursing officers, SDOs, withdraw large sums of money, often quarterly, and handed them over to security officers without proper documentation or explanation of how the funds were used. SDO Gina Acosta encashed 125 million pesos per quarter from late 2022 to 2023, while SDO Edward Fajardo encashed 37.5 million pesos 4 quarters after DepEd. The SDOs testified that they had no knowledge of how the funds were used after being handed to security officers. The distribution of confidential funds violated Commission on Audit and Department of Budget and Management, or COA-DBM, Joint Circular Number 2015-001, which mandates strict documentation and accountability. Lawmakers pointed to the use of quickly prepared acknowledgement receipts to justify the disbursements, suggesting an attempt to cover up the misuse of funds. Alarming, said Antipolo 2nd District Representative Romeo Acop. It suggests potential crimes like technical malversation, perjury, and falsification of documents that go beyond simple negligence. The House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability has vowed to continue its investigation. Vice President Sara Duterte, a former Education Secretary, defended the DepEd's use of confidential funds, stating that it's necessary for national security matters, particularly to combat recruitment into violent extremism among youth. She emphasized that the use of these funds is legal and that there is no evidence of wrongdoing by the OVP or DepEd.